I really appreciated how much support we were given throughout the entire process of this course. From the very beginning, the expectations were clear about like what the project and the business plan process would entail. So I really just appreciated that, and the responsiveness was also amazing. And it was also great to connect with people who live in the same community. So it didn't feel so isolating because we had like a grounded space or like a shared space from which we were anchored. And I think that that is also what's needed, is also additional community spaces where we can cultivate and collaborate on these ideas, which are like brilliant. So that would be great.
I am immensely appreciative of the opportunity to join the class, but I am grateful that I was given an opportunity to learn from Ms. Ann and also from the other students in the course. As someone who's been an entrepreneur for many years, it was beneficial to go through this process because I've never gone through it as in depth as I have in this class. And it's opened my eyes personally to a lot of the things that were definitely obstacles in my previous round of trying to start a business. So this has re-energized me and shown me that I actually do have a great service, and I can't wait to serve the community. So thank you very much.
Wonderful. Well, you're welcome, and thank the city of Sea Pleasant because they really are trying to help this town, and they really want to see more citizens like yourself to come out. So what do you need from the city to help you out?
Definitely more networking opportunities. I think sometimes the information is held in a bubble. And it's hard, or you hear it last minute or secondhand, and you miss some of the opportunities that are very invaluable for networking, to be able to spread the information and to meet with city officials, and just to get that opportunity to, to let them know what you have to offer and how you can help the city, because it's not just about me having a business, but how can I serve? So having open lines of communication to know where the gaps are that we can fit and fill, I think will be beneficial not only for the city, but for its residents. Okay. So, just a clear and open line of communication and opportunities to network, I think will be beneficial for both parties.
Okay, so what does ALSTNTEC need to do to improve its programs?
Honestly, from my point of view, it was everything I needed. When you were always there and present and ready to, chat with me and move schedules and just be a great resource of information and to share your experience and knowledge. So for me, at least, I mean, the 10 weeks were hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was hard, but it was worthwhile. It's one of those things, if it comes easy, it's not worth it type thing. And you really feel like you've accomplished something at the end. So, I enjoyed it. It was good for me.
Okay, so what piece of advice would you give somebody who's looking to take a small business course? What would be the biggest thing you want them to know?
Commit to your decision. There are definitely going to be times where you just are not going to feel like it. But at the end of the day, you have something to offer, and you have to work the process. Work and trust the process. So, buckle down, forget your feelings, and just trust the process.
So my name is Dominic Stroman, and I really enjoyed the class. This was like the best thing that happened for me personally. I applied for a grant, a business grant, and that was like the best no ever. Come to find out, it was kind of like I had just found out about it, so I had like just missed the deadline. And Miss Mayo reached out to me, and let me tell you, I would have got the grant money and would have did whatever with it, but this is an invaluable amount of knowledge about business that I just would not have gotten if I would have just got the grant money. Like money is great. Like, we're presenting our projects tonight because we need capital. That's a fact. Any startup business needs capital, but just like the the nitty gritty, the stuff that people don't talk about, I'm about to pull my hair out, stuff like nobody talks about the things that you need to know in the business planning portion. You know, everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to be their own boss. Some people have issues with authority, but literally, I would just like to say that Austin Tech just really added to my life in such a way. Like it was literally answered prayer, because I even have like a little a cue card on my desk that says start the new business. And you know, it was just being communicated to me. Like the Holy Spirit was like, listen, honey, you need counsel. Like without counsel, like your purposes are going to fail, period. And I'm like the creative artsy types. I'm like, oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. And you know, you know, you can waste a lot of money that way. And I have invested on some things, and honey, it's on the shelf. Literally and like figuratively, it's just on the shelf because I just didn't have the counsel. I did not have the professional expertise of somebody that's already grown and thriving in the industries that I wanted to embark in. And so this has just been great. Like there was some challenges for me. It was all personal, but Miss Ann, like you definitely articulated a very difficult topic, I would say. Like it was spoken in here, like money management, you know, personal credit, time management, being accountable. You know, you definitely taught me how to encourage myself. I'm not going to lie, for me personally, I kind of went through some like mental warfare going on. I'm just like, mercy, like I know I can do this, but you know, what's happening? Like just trying to balance everything. I'm not the first person who took a course and still had to work. You got to figure it out. And so the takeaways here are just more than I can express, but I'm just very, very, very grateful. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like it was jam-packed, but I have notes. You provided us with some recording. So that was great. I just thank the city of Sea Pleasant for even offering this as like for sponsoring us. Like what? I'm grateful. I mean, people, honestly, I would say this, and I graduated with my bachelor's of science in fashion marketing, but I'm not gonna lie. I would say that what I learned in these 10, 11 weeks, like hugely surpassed what I learned in school. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm just being honest. When it comes to like marketing and business and what that looks like in real world application, no. I didn't get it in school. I didn't.
Wow, that's awesome.
So
I really appreciate all those kind comments and just really being candid. I appreciate everybody being candid because I can't do this without you guys. I can't do it without anyone, right? And I can't take it with me. So I'm trying to give it all away. You could have it all, and I'm here to support whatever you want to do.